Hey guys, this is the Canadian Baconer. Let's try and get 10 likes on this video. That'd be super awesome. And do not forget to comment something down below in the comment section. And now what I have here is some Battlefield 4 gameplay for you guys. Now I'm going to try and cover all the major updates that were actually included in this Battlefield 4 update. Now I'm going to go over the patches that I thought, in my opinion, were the most important and most relevant. I'm going to start off by saying that the movement has actually been increased to about 33%. This means that your player is going to be moving a lot more freely and a bit faster too. Pretty much the reason for this was kind of to have a more fast-paced game. If you noticed in Battlefield 4 recently, the movement was actually pretty slow, which kind of made me sad because you kind of have to like lug yourself around from place to place. But because the speed has actually been increased, it's really awesome to up their playstyle with this increase in speed. Now, speaking of increases, grenades have actually gotten well, flashbangs in particular have actually gotten a really huge buff. If you guys know, before flashbangs were pretty much useless and there was no point to use them, and now flashbangs are actually flashing your opponents for about a couple seconds. So this pretty much gives you the chance or the edge on your enemies to kind of get the nice flank off or whatever you have to do. And now, speaking of grenades, as I'm on the topic, RGO impact grenades have pretty much gotten a huge nerf, and now you're only able to carry about one at a time, unless you have a grenader perk on, which I personally don't enjoy having, but you know, sometimes you have to have that on just if you want those extra grenades. Now that RGO impact grenades have pretty much gotten a huge debuff, people have been going to things such as the M67 frag. I personally have been going to the mini frag grenade just because I feel like those are really effective, and I just feel like they're a bit superior now that the RGO impact grenades have been debuffed. Now the reason behind this is pretty much because RGO impact grenades were spamming grenades. You could pretty much spam them and they would do so much damage. It's crazy. But now that they've been debuffed, it's kind of a nice, it's a fresh feeling in Battlefield 4. Moving on to some of your favorite assault rifles. Some of your favorite assault rifles, including the AEK, the AUG A3, weapons such as those have gotten a huge buff and pretty much have been removed of their recoil. That would be the left and right recoil, preventing you from hitting your target. So now there's not going to be as much screen shake on your screen when you're attacking your targets. And one thing that I did find pretty interesting, and I kind of had to find this out randomly, it kind of just happened, and I was like, oh wow, that's very interesting. But there's actually a whole new suppression effect that works in Battlefield 4 that I think is very interesting. I don't really have my opinion on it, not yet. I'd have to play a bit more and just to see how it really works in the game. Pretty much how suppression works is when someone's shooting at you, you go behind cover, and your screen will slowly start to get darker. And pretty much what this is trying to do is kind of keep you behind your cover and kind of obstruct your vision, so you don't have the urge to kind of go for a cheeky shot. And I believe people who use LMGs are going to find this really helpful because you actually do get extra points for suppression now as an LMG class, which I thought was very interesting. And also, speaking of points, I believe the helicopter drivers or transport helicopter drivers are going to get a really nice feel for this. You actually do get points for being a transport vehicle and not just like a free ride. And I thought that was very interesting to have in the game as well. I actually found it very helpful and very interesting. DICE has actually completely removed the trigger delay for weapons such as the .44 Magnum. As you guys have been aware before, the .44 Magnum was pretty much useless unless you're really good with headshots and whatnot and just one-shotting people. But now, since the trigger delay has been removed, now you don't have to worry about timing your shots because it's pretty much going to be an instantaneous thing where you can just continuously get shots off on your target and not have to worry about timing your shots. Another very effective thing that's going to really change the gameplay in Battlefield 4 is the Assault class. Now, the Assault class has gotten a bit of perks that have actually been added to the game. So one of those would have to be the ability to see how much time someone has before they need to be revived. This could pretty much be a really huge game changer for maps such as Operation Locker and Operation Metro. It could be a really effective way of just keeping your team alive and getting quick points, or whatever you guys want to do. But anyways, if you guys have found this information pretty relevant and really enjoyable and entertaining, smash the like button. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and do not forget to share to your friends on Facebook and Twitter. Sharing to your friends on Facebook and Twitter really helps me grow my channel and stuff. But anyways, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. This has been the Canadian Baconer. Stay crispy, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.